Hello everybody, welcome to another Diecast pickup video. This time, this is all classic cars. I have only like two 2020 diecasts on my mind to purchase, but they were all sold out in a hurry on K-State, and I can't even find them anywhere on any other alternative eBayers listings, so you got what you got. First, we have Jason Leffler's Special Olympics car that he drove from the Dover race to Pocono from the year 2001. He only wrecked it once during the Pocono race. Unfortunately, Jason Leffler didn't quite live up to expectations that year, or unfortunately in his Cup career at all. Not to say that he wasn't good at any other series that he was a part in, especially sprint car racing, which he unfortunately had that unfortunate accident 7 years ago, back in 2013. So rip. I remember that day. It was pretty tragic. I was in high school at that time. All I ever thought about and all I ever talked about or cared about was seeing Jimmy Johnson win a championship that day, and I did. But oh boy, did this really leave a mark on one of the few bad things about 2013. Next, we've got Jerry Nadeau's standard U.S. Army scheme from 2003. I'm surprised I never had this scheme, but I always had Joe Nemechek's other U.S. Army scheme from 2006 and 2004, as well as Mark Martin's scheme from 2007. Unfortunately, Jerry Nadeau had a similar tragic story, but he didn't die, albeit the crash he had in practice during the Richmond weekend really knocked him out of his racing career. And the last I ever heard about Jerry Nadeau was that it sucks living with a brain injury because it's hard to get a job at all. And he even said that he wished God had taken him, in his words. Which is pretty sad, honestly. It just sucks. If the safer barriers were installed in Richmond, he would have avoided it. He would have dodged a bullet right there. And it sucks. Next is Rusty Wallace's Victory Lap scheme that he drove in 2003. I think he drove this in the Bristol race. If I recall correctly, every Winston Cup champion during their full-time or while they were still alive, or even if they weren't alive, decided to drive Victory Lap cars for every NASCAR Winston Cup champion, since this was the last year that Winston would sponsor the NASCAR Cup Series. So Rusty Wallace just happened to be one of those drivers. Same with Jeff Gordon, Terry Labonte, Tony Stewart, who else? Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett, and a number of other drivers. Next is the Looney Tunes, one of many Looney Tunes cars from the trend where they decided to traditionally run the Looney Tunes scheme every Richmond race or whatever. Kind of miss that tradition. They haven't done it since like 2003, but we still at least have the traditional throwback program that has been running since 2015. I hope that doesn't leave anytime soon. Next is one of those special props where they have a car hidden inside, and that's and for this case, it's a baseball from 2003. Let's just see if I can open it. Hold on. Ooh, hallelujah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. drove this car at Chicago in 2003, as, of course, the sponsor suggests Chicago 2003 All-Star Game. Unfortunately, he wrecked with it, though. Which was the same race Bobby Labonte had that fiery crash. Thankfully, he was okay from that one. Newman won that race, if I recall correctly, as well. That was like one of the only years that Ryan Newman went on this massive winning spree. That was like the biggest one-hit wonder ever, where Ryan Newman would go on this huge winning spree up to 8 races. Then after that, it was all either 1 or 2 race wins in few and far between years. It's only very rarely that we ever see Ryan Newman win nowadays. 2003 was the year where we had that 1 in a million Ryan Newman dynasty, even though he didn't win a championship in his career. Can't believe I'm talking about Ryan Newman while showing a Dale Earnhardt Jr. diecast. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a nice night. Space out.